Attention food enthusiasts! Today we're cruising down south to the great state of Alabama. And let me tell you, this ain't your average Tuesday night dinner, no sir. We're talking about the real deal. The kind of food that'll make your taste buds sing Sweet Home Alabama. We're diving headfirst into a pile of saucy ribs, getting our hands dirty with some finger-licking BBQ, and finishing it all off with a sweet treat that'll make you want to slap your mama. But in a good way, of course. So buckle up, Buttercup, because we're about to embark on a food adventure that'll have you shouting Roll Tide. From the mountaintops, get ready to feast your eyes on Alabama's top 10 must-try eats. First up, we're rolling into Tuscaloosa, Alabama, home of the Crimson Tide and the legendary Dreamland BBQ. Founded back in 1958 by John Big Daddy Bishop, Dreamland BBQ started as a little cinder block building with a simple dream. Serve up the best darn ribs this side of the Mississippi. We're talking slow-smoked ribs, cooked over hickory wood for that smoky melt-in-your-mouth goodness. They got that perfect pink smoke ring, a crust that'll make you want to slap your mama, again in a good way, and a flavor that'll have you dreaming of these ribs long after you've licked the plate clean. But it ain't just about the ribs at Dreamland. We gotta talk about their secret sauce, folks. That tangy vinegar-based sauce is a family recipe, passed down through generations. And it's the perfect complement to their juicy ribs. Now, when you step into Dreamland, don't expect no fancy schmancy tablecloth service. This is a down-home, no-frills kind of place where the focus is on the food and the company. So, if you're ever in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, do yourself a favor and make a beeline for Dreamland BBQ. Hold on to your hats, folks. We're heading to Decatur, Alabama, home of Big Bob Gibson Barbecue, where their white sauce is legendary. This tangy, peppery sauce is a game changer, especially on their smoked chicken. And don't miss their ribs and pulled pork. Next time in Alabama, stop by Big Bob Gibson Barbecue. Hold on to your forks, folks, because our culinary road trip is taking a detour to the heart of Birmingham, Alabama, where we're about to step into a culinary time capsule known as the Bright Star. This legendary establishment has been serving up authentic Greek-inspired dishes since 1907. And let me tell you, it's got more history than a library. We're talking about a place where generations of families have celebrated milestones, where politicians have struck deals over steaming plates of seafood gumbo, and where the aroma of garlic, lemon, and fresh seafood will transport you straight to the shores of the Mediterranean Sea. Now, the star of the show at the Bright Star is their seafood. We're talking fresh off the boat Gulf shrimp, flaky fish, and oysters so plump and juicy, you'll swear they were shucked just for you. And the best part? They prepare it all with that signature Greek flair, using fresh herbs, tangy lemon juice, and a whole lot of love. Their menu is a delicious fusion of Greek and Southern comfort food, with dishes like their famous snapper almondine, mouth-watering Greek-style lemon chicken, and a shrimp and grits that'll make you want to slap your mama. Again, purely metaphorical. So if you're looking for a taste of history and a whole lot of flavor, look no further than the Bright Star in Birmingham. Trust me, this Alabama institution will have you saying Opa before you can say Roll Tide. Hold on to your forks, folks, because our culinary road trip is taking a detour to Birmingham, Alabama, where we're stepping into the Bright Star, a culinary time capsule. Serving Greek-inspired dishes since 1907, it's got more history than a library. Generations have celebrated milestones here, and politicians have struck deals over seafood gumbo. The aroma of garlic, lemon, and fresh seafood transports you to the Mediterranean. The star of the show is their seafood. Fresh Gulf shrimp, flaky fish, and plump oysters shucked just for you, prepared with Greek flair, fresh herbs, and lemon juice. And a whole lot of love. A fusion of Greek and Southern comfort food with dishes like snapper almondine and Greek-style lemon chicken. And shrimp and grits that'll make you want to slap your mama, metaphorically. For a taste of history and flavor, visit the Bright Star in Birmingham. This Alabama institution will have you saying Opa before you can say Roll Tide. Get ready to loosen your belts, folks, because our next stop is going to take you straight to comfort food heaven. We're talking about Saw's Soul Kitchen in Birmingham, Alabama, where the portions are generous, the flavors are bold, and the Southern hospitality is as warm as a summer day in July. This is where you come to indulge in all your Southern comfort food fantasies, where the food sticks to your ribs, and you leave feeling like you just got a big ol' hug from your grandma. First things first, we gotta talk about their pulled pork. We're talking slow smoked for hours until it's so tender it practically melts in your mouth. They pile it high on a soft bun, add a generous helping of their tangy, vinegar-based sauce, and baby, you got yourself a sandwich that'll make you want to slap your mama, in a good way of course. And don't even get me started on their fried green tomatoes. These are sliced thick, coated in a perfectly seasoned cornmeal crust, and fried to a crispy golden brown perfection. So if you're looking for a taste of the South that'll warm your heart and satisfy your soul, head on over to Saw's Soul Kitchen in Birmingham. Alright folks, get ready to put on your fancy pants and adjust your monocles, because we're about to step into the world of fine dining Southern style. That's right, we're heading to Highlands Bar and Grill in Birmingham, Alabama, where Chef Frank Stitt has been wowing diners with his elegant take on Southern cuisine for over 3 decades. We're talking about a James Beard award-winning restaurant that's been consistently ranked as one of the best in the South. And for good reason. Chef Stitt takes the freshest, locally sourced ingredients and transforms them into culinary masterpieces that'll tantalize your taste buds and leave you saying, ooh la la! We're talking dishes like pan-seared scallops with butternut squash risotto, grilled lamb chops with rosemary juice, and a decadent shrimp and grits that'll make you forget all about your mamas. Sorry, mama. But it's not just about the food at Highlands Bar and Grill. The atmosphere is as sophisticated as the cuisine, with its warm lighting, elegant decor, and impeccable service. So if you're ready to experience Southern cuisine elevated to an art form, make a reservation at Highlands Bar and Grill. Trust me, your taste buds will thank you. Ahoy there, mateys! Get ready to set sail for a taste of the tropics, because our next stop is taking us straight to Lulu's in Gulf Shores, Alabama. Now, this ain't your average seafood shack, folks. This waterfront eatery is owned by Lucy Buffett, sister of the one and only Jimmy Buffett. And let me tell you, it's got that laid-back Parrothead vibe down to a science. We're talking about a place where the food is as bright and colourful as the decor, where the drinks are always flowing, and where you can kick back, relax, and let the good times roll. It's the perfect spot to soak up some sunshine, enjoy some live music, and indulge in some seriously delicious seafood. Now, when you're at Lulu's, you gotta try their signature dish, the painkiller. And no, I ain't talking about the kind that'll cure your hangover, though they might have one of those too. I'm talking about their legendary frozen cocktail made with premium rum, pineapple juice, cream of coconut, and orange juice. It's like a tropical vacation in a glass, and it'll have you feeling like you're living on island time in no time. But don't let the fun and games fool you, folks. Lulu's is serious about their seafood. Ahoy there, oyster lovers! Get ready to dive into a world of fresh, briny goodness, because our next stop is taking us straight to the original Oyster House, with locations in Mobile and Gulf Shores, Alabama. This family-friendly establishment has been serving up some of the freshest, tastiest oysters on the Gulf Coast for over 40 years. And let me tell you, they know their bivalves. We're talking about a place where you can literally watch your dinner being pulled from the water, where the aroma of fresh salt water and garlic fills the air, and where you can enjoy a heaping plate of oysters any way you like them, raw, steamed, baked, or fried. Now, I'm a firm believer that the best way to enjoy an oyster is fresh out of the shell, with a squeeze of lemon and a dash of hot sauce. But hey, that's just me. At the original Oyster House, they understand that everyone has their own preferred way to enjoy these little morsels of ocean goodness. So they offer a whole menu full of oyster-licious creations. But it ain't just about the oysters at the original Oyster House. They've got a whole menu full of fresh Gulf Coast seafood, from their signature gumbo to their mouth-watering fish tacos. Get ready to embark on a culinary adventure that celebrates the bounty of Alabama's farms and the creativity of Chef Chris Hastings, folks. That's right, we're heading to Hot and Hot Fish Club in Birmingham, Alabama, a James Beard award-winning restaurant that's been wowing diners with its farm-to-table philosophy and innovative Southern cuisine for over 2 decades. Chef Hastings takes it to a whole other level, sourcing the freshest seasonal ingredients from local farmers and artisans, and transforming them into culinary masterpieces that are as beautiful to look at as they are to eat. We're talking dishes like pan-seared scallops with sweet corn succotash and smoked bacon vinaigrette, grilled pork tenderloin with roasted root vegetables and apple chutney, and a pecan-crusted grouper with black-eyed pea salsa that'll make you want to slap your mama. In a good way, of course. But it's not just about the food at Hot and Hot Fish Club. The atmosphere is as warm and inviting as a southern summer night, with its exposed brick walls, rustic elegant decor, and a lively open kitchen where you can watch the culinary magic happen. Hold on to your hats, folks! We're diving into a southern food extravaganza at Nikki's West in Birmingham, Alabama. Serving up southern comfort food classics for over 6 decades. Fried chicken, creamy mac and cheese, and sweet tea. Don't let the cafeteria style fool you. The food is the real deal, made with love. Load up your plate without breaking the bank. Alright folks, we've saved the sweetest for last. Get ready to indulge your sweet tooth and experience the magic of artisanal ice cream at Big Spoon Creamery, with locations in Birmingham and Homewood, Alabama. This is a place where creativity knows no bounds, where they use fresh, locally sourced ingredients to craft unique and mouth-watering flavors that'll have you saying, "Oh my gosh!" We're talking about flavors like goat cheese with red plum jam, lavender honey, sweet corn blueberry, and Mexican vanilla with bacon brittle. Yeah, you heard me right, bacon brittle. And don't even get me started on their seasonal specials. They're always coming up with new and exciting flavors that'll keep you coming back for more. But it's not just about the crazy flavors at Big Spoon Creamery. They also have all your classic favorites like chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, and mint chocolate chip. And let me tell you, they do 'em right. We're talking rich, creamy, and bursting with flavor. Well, folks, there you have it. Alabama's top 10 must-try eats. From legendary BBQ joints to upscale southern cuisine, from fresh Gulf Coast seafood to artisanal ice cream, Alabama's culinary scene is as diverse and delicious as the state itself. So next time you're planning a road trip, make sure to put Alabama on your list. Your taste buds will thank you. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this food adventure, and subscribe to our channel for more mouth-watering content. Until next time, happy eating, folks!